Hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing something a little different, which I don't think we've done any of on stream before, which is just leveling a character, because I was trying to build up to the whole like 200 mount thing as being kind of a milestone and capturing that on stream. Yesterday, while finishing off the Suramar questline, I somehow managed to go from 198 mounts to 201 by getting one mount. So we kind of missed that moment, because somehow I gained an extra mount out of nowhere that I don't have and isn't in my mount collection journal. But apparently it counts, so we have 201 mounts now. We are going to switch over to the gnome at one point and like have a look at that and show that off, because I do want to try and get maybe a couple extra mounts as well, just to kind of round things off. Kind of want to make the most of the current like double rep bonus thing that's going on. But I decided yesterday, after hitting that milestone, to kind of take a break and try out a class I have not played before, which is Mage. And I realised just how incredibly fucking strong they are. Like, they're insane. Like, you start building up your, like, what is it, like, the heating up thing, and suddenly you're just throwing out fireballs instantly like that and just fucking three-shotting a Murloc. I was fighting mobs yesterday that were like, oh yeah, you need a group to kill this enemy, walking up to it and just three-shotting it with fireballs. It's like, okay. That seems balanced. That's fine. Mages seem to be incredibly strong, so just kind of decided I'm gonna try and level this up as much as I can before the pre-patch hits, just as to like take a break from playing my normal things, and now I've hit the milestone, I feel like I can kind of chill a bit more on the whole like mount farming thing. Whereas before I was like constantly pushing towards hitting that next mount because, you know, I wanted to hit that milestone before Shadowlands, and at one point it felt like we were really slowing down and we weren't gonna hit it. And then suddenly in like a week we got like 8 mounts. And we just propelled straight forwards back to where we should have been the whole time. It was amazing. But now we've hit that milestone. I do kinda wanna just try out new things. I did think about potentially making a third hunter. Because I've got obviously my my Beastmaster, and I've got the Survival Hunter now as well. And actually, I had a little look yesterday at the like DPS meter thing of like which class is doing the most DPS in the end of BFA. Survival Hunter is out DPSing a whole bunch of other classes, which is something I wasn't expecting, because Survival Hunter, I've repeatedly heard, really bad, just not as good as it was in Legion. It's just not good. And then you like look at the stat things on it, and it's like, oh yeah, they're better than every spec of Rogue. Like fucking half of the Mage specs, and it's like, how is this class supposedly bad if it's out DPSing everyone? So now it kind of makes me want to play the other spec of Hunter, which is also supposedly bad, but is getting like buffed in Shadowlands or whatever. Like Marksman's getting a whole bunch of new abilities and stuff. So I'm feeling like maybe making one of those and just covering half the Covenants with just Hunter, because I like playing Hunter. It's super simple. Feels pretty good. Although that's kind of the same feelings I have towards Mage now. Like, it's really simple gameplay-wise. Like, most of the time I'm pressing 1. But it feels good. Like, you feel really impactful. Like, you're building up, you're heating up, and suddenly you're just throwing out, like, giant fireballs and stuff. Like, the, what is it, like, the class fantasy of it feels really good. And I'm really enjoying Mage. So we're just gonna see how far we can get in like an hour, I guess, and then we'll swap over to the Hunter and just try things out over there. I did want to make a new like chat cover screen thing for Mage, but I didn't have much time this morning, so we're just keeping the Hunter one on for now. I might actually look into into the thing in OBS because I'm pretty sure I can set up like a slideshow of the chat things and just have a bunch of really cool WoW artwork in the corner. I think that'll look way cooler than it does currently. Where's the other one I was fighting? There we go. Yeah, I feel like Mage in current WoW is really good, and it has a lot of survivability as well. Like, you start getting overwhelmed by enemies, or you just pop your shield on so they start taking damage for punching you, then you activate the Dragon's Breath, knock them all back, or you can Frost Nova and blink away. You've got so many different options to just basically escape every difficult combat encounter. Oh nice, I just got enhanced pyrotechnics. So I think I now do more damage? Question mark? That seems good. But also, yeah, choosing Void Elf for this, I think, was a really strong choice, because you can't get... like, your cast times don't get knocked back by being punched, which is really nice. And then also, we have this thing that procs occasionally, which increases our damage output by like 5% or whatever. Which isn't a massive amount, sure, but an extra 5% damage is just... it's always good. I'm not going to complain about, you know, doing more damage. Yeah, other than that, we've got some dark synthwave on today, rather than the more upbeat stuff we had on yesterday, because I've been watching a whole bunch of Necromunda gameplay, because that came out today, I think. Because I do have the rebooted Necromunda, like, board game. Played a couple games of that with Mogs a while back, and it's genuinely really fun, and I just want to play more of it, and now there's a digital version, which isn't quite the same, it's more like Mordheim. But it looks pretty fun. It looks a bit janky, but considering I've been playing Avengers, and in a way I'm kind of preparing myself for Shadowlands being a bit janky when it launches. So playing a game that's a bit janky, but is set in a universe I really like, and is around a game I really like, I'm okay with that. You gonna aggro onto me because of that guy pulling you all the way over here? Oh no, you're running miles away. Okay, bye. Yeah, been really interested in that. I might pick that up at some point. I don't know how soon. Depends. Where I'm at, like, money-wise and stuff, I guess. But I would really want to give it a go. It looks kind of fun. In a weird way, the AI being kind of derpy in that game fits some of the characters. Like, the Goliaths are like these big hunking idiots, basically. So them being kind of dumb and just, like, running around being idiots kind of makes sense for their characters. Things like the Orlocks or whatever being kind of dumb and just running around like headless chickens, little less fitting. Because they're supposed to be, like, slightly more intelligent, like, tech guys. So hopefully they fix some of it and just keep it for the Goliaths, because in my head that's pretty fitting. You can also do, like, kind of interesting things with it where you can, like, set traps and build barricades and stuff. So I was watching Strip and play, a guy I watched play a lot of stuff, and he basically just boxed in a Goliath in a corner by building barricades around him. Doing dumb stuff like that seems really fun. But yeah, the soundtrack for the Necromunda game is all this stuff. It's like dark synthwave, like really gritty stuff. Because it's set in 40k, so it's all grim and dark anyway. And then you've got all the like gang warfare and stuff going on, so it's a cool setting for a game. I'm surprised there hasn't been more like digital versions of Necromunda, to be honest. No, not. Okay, there we go. I also kind of love the Void Elf, like, mage style thing of, like, you just pirouette through the air and launch a fireball at a guy. Like, it visually just looks really cool playing a Void Elf mage. I'm a really big fan of this from, like, a visual standpoint. It looks so cool. And to be honest, this music with it as well. It's good. It's real good. Yeah, also after the stream yesterday I got the WoW model viewer, so now I can start making the thumbnails look a little more interesting rather than... I kind of just defaulted to using like artwork of Arthas and whatever when we were doing like mount farming stuff, and now I can kind of put my own flair into it a little more rather than just using like predetermined stuff. Which I think is way better, honestly. It's a bit weird being a fire mage and fighting in a lake, but you know. Gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. I'm actually kind of interested what the mage covenants are. And how that works. Because obviously I had no intention of playing mage until like last night, and now I'm kind of considering playing mage as one of my like main 4 for Shadowlands. Pop the bubble. That way he just keeps taking damage for hitting me. God damn. Oh, hello. Where's this chest? Is it in... Oh, is there a lower deck? I can't remember this quest. I haven't done it since last year, probably. Unless this quest is in Classic, in which case... Oh, actually, also, that would have been last year. Yes, there is a lower floor. Ooh, new robes. I also, like, don't have half the half the heirlooms for mages because, again, had no intention of playing cloth classes until last night. Because I think even the druid is leather. And that was the only class I was like, maybe I'll play that. Because I played Demonology Warlock, like, last year. I started a Blood Elf one. Just to, like, see what it was like, because I played Warlock in Classic and kind of enjoyed it for a while. Especially the whole, like, having a demon pet that you can just, like, throw out at guys and stuff. But, like, the Demonology Warlock in current WoW doesn't play anything like the Classic version. And just isn't really that fun. But Mage feels good. Like, really good. I'm gonna keep saying that throughout this stream, so apologies if that's an issue, but I'm genuinely just really excited to be playing a class that feels really fun. And to be honest, it's nice to take a break from playing like Hunter or melee classes all the time. Because I've kind of gotten to a point with some of my melee classes where I just don't want to play them now. Like, I think I mentioned on the previous stream, like, getting to the point where my warrior has so much corruption, but he's still too weak to kill the boss to get the cape to remove some of the corruption, so I can't actually play him. Because he's just, like, got 80 corruption and can't fucking do anything about it. And then I was trying to do the quest to unlock the Nightfallen last night, and just I can't go to the Sunwell on my Demon Hunter. It just won't let me. It just keeps giving me an error message and putting me back into Silver Moon or whatever, and just won't let me do the quest to get the Nightfallen. So that's fun. So I basically can't do the two things I want to do on either of my melee classes. And Survival Hunter's fun. That's also a melee class, technically. I need to go back and finish leveling that, to be honest, but it means leveling through Storm Song, and I just don't want to do that. I guess I could just bail on Storm Song and go to Drustvar or something, and finish it up, because Drustvar's actually fun. But I'm kind of just enjoying playing something completely different. Because I haven't really played a caster class properly since, like I say, last year. Is any of this stuff actually good? That is. Those are. And that will be worse as soon as I level up again, more than likely. But yeah, I've got like a weird banana transmog thing going on over here. Just in many shades of yellow. I guess I need to go do the other quest lines that I haven't picked up. Oh no, there's a quest right here. What can I do for you? Cool. I was wondering where I went next. Cool, all the way up there. Yeah, this zone feels very different how it does in Classic, because I remember going through the zone in Classic and it being this kind of, like, terrifying thing of if you accidentally pull one of the wrong things, suddenly you're just dead. Like, there's a crocodile under this bridge that can just run at you and one-shot you if you're too low level. And there's all the Murloc swarms over there being a pain in the ass. I also just remember there being way more quest chains as you, like, move through the area. Like, there's one here, I'm pretty sure, and there's one here as well, like, in this bit. Because it's all the, like, fossilized dinosaurs, and I think also there's an orc storyline up here, which is like a continuation of the storyline in the like entry bit up here. Well, I haven't like been prompted to go to any of those locations yet. I guess I could just go anyway and see if there's a quest line there.
I require a target.
Oh, hello. It definitely felt like there was more of a prompt to go there. I should really read that pyrotechnic skill thing I got a minute ago. Because I can't remember exactly what it did. I did sit through and read them all this morning because I hadn't looked at any of the mage skills. Intentionally, because I just wanted to learn it as I went. Kind of like how I did with Hunter last year. Where I just played through, got the skills as I went, gained new stuff, didn't really pay attention to when I was getting anything new, just played and enjoyed it. I've kind of been doing the same thing with this. Loot, thank you. I'm pretty sure you can set up just a button for looting. I should probably do that, to be honest. Could also keep it for a dungeon and speed up this leveling process, but
I need to target something first.
to be honest, I kind of like just doing these basic, like, early game quests sometimes. Because I feel like in a lot of these early zones, there's a lot more variety in terms of what you're doing. Like, it is mostly just, oh yeah, go and kill the Murloc, go and kill crocodiles, go and kill some raptors or whatever. But you're constantly fighting new enemies and going to, like, new bits of the zone that have a slightly different theme that still stick within the original, like, context, right? Whereas in, like, a lot of the BFA zones, especially something like Storm Song, it's just, go and kill some orcs. Now go kill some orcs over here. Now go kill some orcs on this hill. It's like, okay. It's the same quest 20 times. To be fair, I did get to the point in Storm Song where I'm now, like, I think fighting something else. Naga, maybe, on the beach. But, like, the big middle chunk of that zone is just killing orcs. And it just feels very samey.
Too far away.
That's kind of disappointing. I'm pretty sure Justvar is a lot of fighting the same enemy, but the storyline has a really interesting, like, thing that kept me going with it, so I don't know. Maybe it's just the storyline I don't like about Stormsong more than anything.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Oh, here we go. Here's the Kill Raptor quest. Steal raptor eggs. And kill crocodiles. To be fair, the classic dungeons are also some of the most fun ones to play through. It's when you get to, like, mop that it becomes a lot more irritating. For some reason. I like the mop dungeons, like the design of them, the aesthetic and stuff, but they just seem to be more of a pain to get through sometimes. I guess just everybody knows where they're going with the classic dungeons, so everyone's kind of like streamlined it, so you just blast through it in like 5 minutes, whereas like the mop dungeons, there's still a lot of people that don't know the mechanics and stuff. Like, I don't know half of them. So maybe that's something to do with it. You know, just... I keep saying it, playing Fire Mage just feels satisfying. When you're doing dungeons and stuff, I feel like it's a little less so, honestly. It's on 3 health. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I feel like dungeons are a little less satisfying to play, honestly. There's Horror Joe there in the middle. Pretty sure there's a quest to kill him later, so I'll leave him for now. Pretty sure I can handle him though. I set up the key bindings for these two so I can do the, like, you know, Frost Nova dash away thing, but I haven't tried it out yet. I feel like the one, like, death I've had on this character I could have avoided if I'd done that technique as well. Because it was fighting through the orcs on the entryway to here, and the rare and everything in the building respawned on top of me. I managed to kill everything else in the building other than the rare, and the rare was on half health. So if I'd, like, Frost Nova'd and blinked out of there and then had a chance to heal outside,
I require a target.
or, you know, just kept him at range and kept fireballing him, I'd have probably been able to do it.
I'm out of range.
Yes. I love it when that goes off. When things just line up perfectly, so you just fireball, incinerate, and then fireball again. This feels so good.
I do not have a target.
Weirdly, the raptor eggs on the ones you pick up don't count towards the thing. But they're still raptor eggs, though. I'd probably just be going towards the egg nests rather than fighting the ones out here that are by themselves. I'm also not sure how long the queue times will be for dungeons, thinking about it. I'll hop into one after I've finished these quests, I think.
I need to target something.
Yeah, no, that, like, whatever it's called, the Void Elf racial thing that keeps giving me, like, an extra buff on my damage is really good. Like, it's not a massive difference, but an extra like 5 to 10 damage on every hit is actually pretty good. It adds up over time. When I get to the later stages, when that's going to be a much higher number, that's going to be a much bigger turnout. Oh, there's a lot of other people trying to get these eggs too. That's irritating. Oh, there's loads of eggs over there. That rogue is going to get all of them. That is a rogue, isn't it? Yeah. Did he vanish and then immediately re-aggro the same raptor? I mean, that's an impressive fuck-up. How did he manage that one? To be fair, I could have just Frost-Nova'd and not even bothered with that, but then I would have pulled the other one that he was fighting as well, and I don't want to deal with that. I'm pretty sure Mages also get an invisibility thing later as well. I'm sure I remember reading that on the list of stuff. Oh, I can fireball again. Nice. Yeah, no, I genuinely love that. They're like heating up and then just keep blasting them with instant cast fireballs. So much fun. Yeah, the improved pyro thing, where was that? Right at the end. Each time a fireball first critically strike a target, it gains a stacking 10% increased critical strike chance. Effect ends when fireball critically strikes. And I'm pretty sure that is what triggers some of the other stuff, right? Oh, he killed Horriger. 2 direct damage critical strikes in a row will make your next Pyroblast Flame Strike spell instant. Yeah. That's the one. That's why my spells occasionally do a crap load of damage. And I can just keep throwing out giant fireballs. I do kinda love that.
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground. Hey!
Yeah, now we've hit the 200 mount thing. I think for like the next week, we're probably gonna move away from WoW streams a little bit. I might do like a gold farming stream every now and again. Just because I enjoy doing those. It's fun. It feels good at the end of it when you've got a crap load of money. And yeah, now I need to go kill Horriger. Cool. Yeah, it feels good at the end of it when you've got a load of money, and it's kind of satisfying. Oh, he's not even a rare in current WoW. I'm sure he's a rare in Classic, because you can get him as one of like the really good early hunter pets. Might as well just kill this on the way. Nice. I love that. I just love it. I love it when it all lines up and you just instantly kill an enemy. They just don't even get a chance to get near you. It's so good. So why does my shield keep like... I saw that timer go down to 10 and then go back up again. I guess maybe the other pyro abilities, like, reinforce it. I guess would make some sense. I also just really like Blink. That's a really nice ability. Oh, they are actually limited. Fair enough. I'll let that guy have those. I guess because this is still technically a... What is this? A Kata quest now, technically? Didn't these zones get revamped? Which would mean everything is limited to one player rather than resources being able to be picked up by everyone. Like it is in everything after Kata, I think. Pretty much. Which honestly, in an MMO, makes way more sense to me. Rather than things being limited to one person picking them up. Because 90% of the time, it does not work out in there being people who are like really nice and being like, oh, it's okay, you can take those ones, I'll go get these ones. Most of the time, it turns into rogues running around stealing all of your stuff before you get a chance to get it. Which is kind of in their identity, I get it. Part of being a rogue, but like... Still irritating. Right, I should be relatively safe in this pond with these guys, right? I'm just gonna log back, or come back here and be immediately murdered. Oh, come on. He's gonna ready up as soon as I walk back onto this path and pick this thing up, isn't he? Happens all the goddamn time. Yep. Exactly. That was almost spot on. What the hell? Oh, I haven't done this dungeon in ages. I love this one. Oh, it's down here. Fuck all. Nice.
I'm out of range.
Really? I love these melee classes that just keep pulling things further and further away so you can't do anything. Damn it, I know how priests feel when they're trying to heal now. The tank just continuously pulls the bosses further and further away from you. You're like, I need to stand still to heal you. It's great. Where are we going? Isn't it this way? Yes. Are we avoiding? Cool. What's my thing on? 5, right? Oh, for fuck's sake, just keep them in one place. Really? I've been silenced. Oh, fuck it, I'll fire breath them.
I require a target.
I'm really fat for angering about it. First time I've ran into enemies that have a silence ability, and yeah, that's irritating as hell. Not a fan of that. Oh, there's still enemies that arrive inside of there.
I do not have a target.
Yeah, I'll be honest, my rotation definitely isn't optimal for dungeon running. 100%. I'm still learning. Only like level 37. It's basically like level, what, 10 in Classic. I have learnt that the ability bar down the bottom here, my like rotation thing to kind of like teach me how to play different classes really quickly. not always super accurate for playing Mage. I've found that I can do a lot more by like flame striking big groups of enemies, like my DPS does a lot better. And I feel like I'm definitely having more of an impact on the dungeon as a whole, using that rather than just the spam one that it tells me to do most of the time. Which might just be because I'm like level 40 basically rather than 110 I think is when this like meter really starts to work. Which is kind of unfortunate because I use it for like leveling rather than playing at the end basically. Yeah, my DPS does way better when I do that rather than Fireball, basically. I guess because I'm like continuously doing damage to everything as opposed to just doing damage to like one thing slightly. Oh, right, okay. A bunch more of these guys came out. Give me like 2 seconds to cast a spell, boys. Oh, you knocked them all out of the way, so my ability did nothing. Nice. And I feel like we need to fight this guy, right? We can't just walk past him. Yeah. Definitely not enough room on that one. I also feel like sometimes I press 1 to start casting Fireball and the game is like, nope. Just doesn't accept the fact that I'm casting for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Also, some enemies seem to straight up resist my flame strikes, like dot damage. Just something I don't have to deal with playing a hunter. Like barbed shot always deals dot damage no matter what. I do feel like it is beneficial to me playing the game to be playing different classes and seeing how everybody kind of turns out, because that then allows me to understand things more if I decide to lean into PvP, or if I want to play dungeons at a higher level or whatever. I have more of an understanding of where each class fits into that world, essentially. I feel like these big guys just resist my flame strike all the time. It just doesn't seem to do much of anything. Like they're not getting debuffed or anything from it. Does it have to hit a certain number of enemies or something? No. Which doesn't do anything on the bigger guys, I guess. That's unfortunate. Oh, come on, game. Like, I'm trying to follow the rotation thing down here, and it's just pings around, because it's based on chance, I think, because I'm not always guaranteed to crit 2 times in a row. Don't knock them away. Thank you.
I need to target something first.
Nice. I feel like my DPS is gonna skyrocket when we get to the later stuff as well, like especially Azerite traits and corruptions and stuff, if that stuff is still in by the time I get to that point in the game, to be fair. Because who knows when we get in there. That was a nice bit of XP. Who did we lose? Oh, the other DPS. Right, okay. I'm okay with that. Wait, we only have to kill... Oh yeah, it's the weird, like... looking for group version, isn't it? Where you only have to kill 2 of the bosses. Such an odd system. Why not just have us go through all of it? I mean, I'm following you, dude, but yeah, that is definitely that way. Hopefully gonna stay far enough back that I don't get hit by their constant, like, whatever it was, silence ability they had, I think. Or run forward and just cast that on them, though. Oh, that's a big stone boy. Oh, I guess big stone boy's in the fight. In a weird way, it's kind of nice just being sat at the back as a caster. Like, I feel like with Hunter I kind of have more stuff to do because I have to manage my pet and stuff. I feel like casters get like the most chill gameplay out of everybody because you just sit at the back. I also don't feel like I'm ever running low on mana, like at all. I've never even seen my mana bar go down, to be honest. It probably is, I'm just not paying that much attention to it, because I never do as a hunter either. The only time I run out of focus playing hunter is on, like, raid bosses, pretty much. And I don't do that all that often. Oh, there's a pack coming, that's why he's moving. I see. I do kind of miss patrol packs. I've not really noticed them much in, like, playing current dungeons. I know they're more of a thing in Classic. But just the idea that if you're taking too much time randomly, you can just end up pulling an entirely new group of enemies and having to fight an even harder battle because you took too long, essentially. I think that is quite a good mechanic, to be honest. It adds a level of difficulty that kind of almost skill checks the players playing it. Rather than just having a DPS check. Also, those rock golems, they don't have a texture on the bottom of their arse cheeks, so you can just see through them. Like, that is legitimately a thing. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. You guys can deal with them. That is the one thing I dislike about playing caster classes. The, like, amount of time you have to stand there casting an ability, and then if the enemy, like your tank or a warrior DPS or whatever, pulls stuff further away from you, gotta start casting all the way from the beginning again because they pulled them out of the way. It's so irritating. Those golems just have holes in them. It's like everywhere. What is wrong with them? I've never noticed this before. Is this a recent bug? Have they, like, changed the golem texture somehow and broke things? What a strange bug. Ah well, I'm sure they'll fix it before Shadowlands, right? The weird holes in these golems when they animate. Bizarre thing. Nice, I'm crapping out the fireballs right now. I'll put one of them on it as well, you know. Just give it a debuff or whatever. It doesn't apply to bosses. Okay. Doesn't apply to the big boys at all. Just wanted to test that theory. They just straight up resist the ability. Somehow I've managed to stay out of the way. Oh, no, there we go. I was going to say I've managed to stay outside of her, like, blast zone every time she's used that ability, and then I got hit by it. Really did speak too soon on that one, huh? Yeah, I was going to say that's coming for me, isn't it? She just turned and looked at me, like, I'm going to throw a fucking rock at you. Not again. Nice. Well, I've got 39. Jesus. Also some more XP for finishing it. Beautiful. New armor. Got an offhand. Interesting. New cloak too. Beautiful. Oh, everybody leaving? I never understand why people do this. I wanna... Oh, has he left too now? Yeah. Oh no, he's still here. Oh, now there we go. Yeah, I never get that, because they'll leave this group and then you'll start queuing again and you'll end up in the group with the same people you just queued with. But they don't just press the queue again button. I don't get it. It happens all the time. Oh, for fuck's sake, I was about to drink. I knew this was going to happen when I came back as well. Go away, you stupid ass knoll.
I need to target something first. I must get closer.
Oh, I did damage. Nice. Jesus, that was the like perfect lineup of everything that time.
I do not have a target.
There we go. Oh, I need to get a lot of these ingots, apparently.
I require a target.
I'm curious how the level squish is going to affect this character. Like, if I get to 60 before the pre-patch comes out of this character, is she going to get squished down to like 30?
I do not have a target.
Or am I going to go down way lower than that? Like, I don't know how it's going to hit everybody. I'd assume like somewhere between 35, not 35, 30 and 25. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Right, because 120s are going down to 50, so...
I require a target.
Gotta be somewhere close to half. I guess 25 would make the most sense. Because that would literally be half what the thingies are at. The 120s. Which I don't mind, I can just go and finish the rest of the leveling in like, I don't know, Legion or WOD or whatever. Just to get the really easy leveling for it. Right, I am just going to take a quick break. Back in a few minutes and then try and keep for another dungeon and then hop over onto the gnome, do some rep farming, maybe try and get some mounts and stuff. So I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds. Hello. Where were we? Find a group. Let's go kill some more things. Dark Iron Trappers, apparently, this time. Yeah, I feel like the enemy variety in this zone is... It's like, well, Terror God Sound and thingy, DFA, right? Like, you're constantly fighting new enemies in every little piece of it. I like that. I like that variety in, like, enemy composition and just the difference in like little bits of questline and stuff. I'm sure there's also a whole bunch of lore stuff here that I'm not paying any attention to. Obviously there's all the Dark Iron stuff, which is a little weird considering they're now part of the Alliance, but I guess these are like bad guy ones that still aren't or whatever. Would be the explanation. Kind of like the explanation for why you still fight the Zandalari as the Horde in Pandaria, even though they're part of the Alliance, part of the Horde. But they're part of Zul's Horde, or Zul's Zandalari. I guess makes sense. And I know this is supposed to be like set in an earlier time period, and that's why, but I'm playing as a Void Elf who only just recently joined the Alliance, so... You know, there's a few loopholes to jump through. Alright, Darkhan Trapper's over there, yeah. Fair enough. I'm killing raptors over here for now. I do love the combo. I can't wait to see how much more this opens up as I level as well. Like, obviously I've gotten improved pyrotechnics or whatever, so now I get that combo even more often. I'm curious how much more it, like, builds upon that and gets more and more advanced as it goes as well. Oh right, okay, I need to kill trappers to get keys to free the gnolls. That makes sense. I vaguely remember doing this quest now, actually.
I do not have a target.
Nice. Also, one thing I really like about playing allied races is the fact you get a full, like, arrangement of bags immediately, rather than having to, like, scavenge them off enemies and having no inventory space for the first, like, 60 levels of the game. That's just a nice feature, to be honest. That's why I generally just make allied races now, because just so much nicer playing these. Also, all the allied races are good in one way or another, right? Like, the Mechanomes have all their perks, the Void Elves are super good casters, the Lightforged are, like, really good paladins and priests. I think Mechanome is the one that's really good for, like, melee classes. I think that's the thing I was trying to think of. And also rogues. I think they get, like, a extra thing to lockpicking or whatever. But they're, like, really good at being rogues and basically just any melee class. Also, I just noticed I'm almost dead. Like, I was paying no attention to my health bar and suddenly I was almost a dead elf. I feel like ranged enemies might be my downfall, weirdly.
Too far away.
Because like with melee guys, I can get in range of them and then I can like just bubble and run away and do all that other stuff that I was talking about earlier. Whereas ranged enemies, just gonna keep shooting me in the face. And then I've got no health. Although I can, like, conjure food, can't I? That's, like, an ability I have. Conjure mana food for you and your allies. Conjure items disappear if they are logged out. Okay. They really simplified that, because I have played Mage in Classic as well. In Classic you get all the different tiers of it. You start out making, like, cookies, and eventually you make, like, loaves of bread and meals and stuff. Which is a really cool system. I'm kind of disappointed that's not still a thing. Because it also makes sense from just like a logical standpoint. If you start out as like a kind of shitty wizard and eventually you end up as being, you know, like Dumbledore or Gandalf.
I'm out of range.
It's like a god tier wizard that can cheat death or whatever. Like, You start out just making cookies that occasionally heal your party. Nice. Well, let's take the easy route and just go back to the road rather than trying to ride through that camp of Dark Iron trappers who are just going to annihilate me with machine guns. I suppose that's probably an advantage of playing something like Frost Mage, because then they get their elementals and stuff. Whereas like Fire is just pure DPS. Also, there's a whole bunch of quests up there. I just saw that on my map, there's like a cluster of them all on top of each other. Oh, while I'm here, I'll run up and grab the flight point and then grab the quests, I guess. This is the, like, undead dinosaur zone, isn't it, up here? Which is a really cool zone. I like this. Average queue time is 4 minutes. I've been in queue for 7. Feels bad, man. Right, now I'm gonna go and do the other quest and come back. We are like right on the edge of 40. We'll probably hit 40 handing these quests in, actually. I also haven't picked up any professions for this character, so I've not been saving anything. I've been selling all cooking items, I've been selling all, like, cloth and everything. Not kept a single thing. Because I already have my druid for, like, enchanting and tailoring, so I don't really want to do that again, but I also don't really want to do, like, jewel crafting, so I need to figure out something to do on my Void Elf that's useful. I suppose duplicating some professions probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's just picking out which ones to, like, do 2 of, because I've got 2 miners, technically. My main is a miner engineer. My dwarf is a miner blacksmith, so I guess having 2 tailors wouldn't be the worst thing, but I don't really have a lot of need for tailoring. Maybe I'd be better off going with something else. Maybe a second leather worker. Or second skinner. That'd be a good idea, actually. Maybe just do, like, skinning and herbalism or something. Then I can, thingy, skin for extra mats to send over to my other hunter. And also do herbalism for just extra XP. Plus I don't have a herbalist at all, so it might be a useful thing to grab one of.
I need to target something first.
I'm not sure what the range is on that fire breath thing, but I keep just running forward and using it. This music is just good for doing dungeons and playing Mage. I feel like a badass running through this stuff. Disorientate everybody. That's a really cool ability, actually. I like that. feel like that has a lot of uses. I'll let the tank take them. Everybody rushes for it, yep. Nice, I did a nice chunk of damage there.
I require a target.
But yeah, I'm gonna take a break with like next week's streams maybe, do like one gold farming thing. Just kinda wanna play some other stuff for a bit. I don't know if I'll play maybe Necromunda if I buy it, or we'll see about maybe streaming Avengers again, I don't know. I just don't want to risk it with that Avengers game because it's definitely not very well optimized. And like with all the issues it's been having, I don't want to like really tax my system that much, I guess. As much as I want to play that game and play it on stream because it's really fun and it would be kind of nice to show off more gameplay of it, I guess. I also, don't want to overload my system at all. Because during the beta it did when I tried to play it like 4K, whatever. It just did not go well. So, maybe not that, but maybe Path of Exile, maybe Necromunda. Although if I start enjoying this Mage enough, I might just end up leveling this before the pre-patch. But we'll see. Oh, I got Feather Falling. Nice. And it's on the same place that I normally have it for my thingy, Hunter. Awesome. So I don't have to mess around with skill binds. It's also exactly the same icon as the ability I have for my my Hunter that does the same thing. Although I think it's called something slightly different, the Hunter, because it's an ability from my pterodactyls. But it is very helpful.
Our conquest of Kalimdor begins, and nothing will survive our wrath. Your bones will be added to this pile. Burn!
Just feel a bit weird fighting the fire boy with fire, but I feel like that's gonna happen a lot for me. I'm like fighting enemies and I'm going like, I'm fighting a water elemental but I'm shooting fire at it. I feel like I probably wouldn't be doing much damage, you know? Kind of feel like I'm in a good place sitting down here away from the boss and everyone else is just on the hill, which seems a bit odd. Although those guys are like heating up and doing something. I don't think that's good, is it? Should I be dealing with that? Is that a me thing? I don't know. I'm just focusing boss, man. Yeah, I'll do this dungeon and then hop on over to the gnome, just see things over there for a bit. I guess I can have a look at the, okay, they don't like me, do they? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I do not remember this mechanic, like, at all. I genuinely don't remember this even slightly. This whole thing of all the ghouls just locking onto one person no matter what. Like, they just fixate on you. Is it a spell? Is it something that the ghouls are doing? Also, should I be running back or... Oh no, he's roasting me. Cool. Cool, where are we going? That way. Yeah, I don't remember them, like, at all, so, I don't know why this guy's getting mad at the tank. Those things were just randomly aggroing on everybody. He's saying he's dealing the most damage, but that hunter is definitely out DPSing him 90% of the time.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
Oh, my targeting just stopped, I guess, because I instantly killed the thing that I targeted.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
These people in chat are getting real mad at each other. To be fair, the guy who called out the tank was at fault to begin with, but... So I feel like tanks bragging about being top DPS below level 120 is not really a fair comparison anyway. Because I feel like if they're not dealing a lot of DPS, they're gonna lose aggro 90% of the time, right? I mean, it happens in, like, current 120 content when you're playing, like, a hunter or whatever, and you just unload everything on the boss and suddenly the boss is coming at you rather than the DPS, like, the tanks around it. Oh, there we go. Got literally nothing. Please don't pull them. For fuck's sake, now I have to redo my cast.
I need to target something I require a target.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the new video on the channel should be live right now, so if anyone wants to go watch that instead, then you're welcome to do so.
Put a stop to Death Speaker Blackthorn's plans. We must be quick. The ritual is almost complete.
So yeah, still having fun with the with the teleport. The blink. It's just a nice way to get around, to be honest.
No darkness can hold back the powers of the light finder.
I'm genuinely excited to be leveling a character again. And like, unlocking new abilities and stuff. Hey, level 40. I think that might also be the problem with, like, once you've hit BFA, you're basically not unlocking new skills at all. There's not really any... Once you've leveled through BFA once, there's not really a whole lot of incentive to do it again. Because it's just the same stuff you've already done. And you're not really learning or getting any new skills, or... Like, all you're just getting is better gear that's going to be out-geared by World Quest stuff as soon as you've finished, like, one zone. It's kind of weird. That seems like a bad place to be standing. Yes. I feel like Destruction Warlock might be fun too, actually, rather than Demonology. Because it's kind of the same thing as Mage, right? It's like big blast spells that require like a charge up time, basically. Might just try them out as well. I might just make it as like a class trial though and see what they're like at endgame rather than... Although I guess maybe I'll be better off doing it this way. I feel like I've got more of an appreciation for Mage now. I've been doing it this way around, to be fair, so... Maybe it would be better this way. Also, shouldn't I be doing like extra damage to ice guys with fire spells? Just a thought. Although I guess they got rid of like resistances and stuff, didn't they? Guess it's not really a thing anymore. Everything's basically just the same thing now. So wouldn't be better off doing that into that group? Yep. Nice.
Let the power of the red dragonfly mend your wounds.
You know, I do genuinely feel like I'm getting the hang of this class the more I play it.
Let the power of the red dragonfly mend your wounds.
I see the group drama has died out, so that's nice.
Let the power of the red dragonfly
It's a little more chill.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. No darkness can hold back the powers of the light finder. I require a target.
Oh, I'm stood in the bad circle. Nice, we're tearing through these guys now. Jesus. Cool. I think I remember this guy for some reason. Oh, there we go. Damn, I got. Oh, I got fire locked. That's bad. Oh. Cool. I can't cast my spells. I guess I could cast Frost Nova, but that's about it. This tank's actually pretty good. He just got kind of pissed off at that guy for like calling him bad when he just didn't have a chance to do anything against those guys that were just randomly aggroing. Nice. No idea what that was.
Quickly, stand within the healing soils to protect yourselves.
I see. This boss fight has mechanics. Like standing next to the tank is probably a bad place to stand. But... there we go. Jesus, what's with the frame rate? What is happening? Can't tell me this boss fight from like 16 years ago is too intensive.
Heroes, step quickly into the redeemed soils and allow life to flow back into you.
Nice. Really? I only went up one level? That's disappointing. Can I hand in the quest yet?
Take the phylactery into safekeeping. Aminar will no longer control the Quillbore nor threaten Kalador.
Nice. New pants. Although what I'm wearing right now is a transmog thing, heirloom. It's actually not better. I do kind of want to try this. This is a wand rather than... yeah, so then you can hold it with an offhand as well, can't you? Kind of curious by that. Let's see how that differs in terms of like damage output. Obviously the staff is going to be better because it's an heirloom and it scales, but... oh, for fuck's sake, every time I go to drink when I finish a dungeon and it's like, nope, you're gonna spawn with an enemy punching you in the head. Right.
Hello.
Nice, now level 42 as well. Oh my god, how many abilities have I got now? I've got combustion and invisibility. Right, okay, cool. Increasing your spell's critical strike chance by 100% and granting you mastery equal to 50% of your critical strike chance castable while casting other spells. What? I feel like that should go in this bar because it's the stuff I click. And yeah, invisibility. Turn yourself invisible. 3 seconds. Oh, it turns you invisible over 3 seconds. It lasts 20 seconds. Taking any action cancels this effect, so you can just disappear. Also, mages get remove curse, and slow fall, and a teleport. I feel like some people at Blizzard really like mages, apparently, because everything else seems kind of bad in comparison. Just the amount of stuff they can do is insane. Right, yeah. Talent. PvP talent? Yeah, whatever's at the top, cool, that one, sure. Get the next skill at 45, though. Or next talent. When do we get the next, spell? 48 to get Fire Blast. Now has 2 charges. Nice. Also get Ice Block at 50, Cauterize at 52, Arcane Intelligence 58, Critical Mass rank 2. Ah. So Fire Mage is all about crit. Okay. Interesting. Spell Steal. Ignite Mastery. Your target burns for an additional 6% over 9 seconds of the total direct damage caused by your Fireball, Fire Blast, Scorch, Pyroblast, and Flame Strike. If the effect is if reapplied, any remaining damage will be added to the new Ignite. Every 2 seconds your Ignite may spread to another nearby enemy. What the actual shit? That is so good. You get that at 78. And then Time Warp at 80. Increasing your haste by 30% for all party and raid members for 40 seconds. Allies will be unable to benefit from Bloodless Heroism or Time Warp again for 10 minutes. Interesting. So it's kind of like that big buff that I used to have as a hunter when I had thingy. I can't remember the name of them now. Call hounds. There we go. As pets, as their like racial ability. Cool. So I think is there a place I can like? Oh, I didn't mean to cast that. Place I can go into rest over here. Nice, this is resting. A special goods dealer. Can I sell all my crap to you as well? Pretty sure these are worse, yep. Yeah, I kind of wanted to try an offhand. Which offhand is better? That one. Okay. Sell a gun too. That. Sure, I'll just sell everything for now. I'll figure out what I want to go with talents on this eventually. Yeah, just want to vendor and clear out everything. That character? You know, Mage. Genuinely really fun. I'm really liking it. I've actually got her to a higher level than my Shaman that I started a year ago already. Nice. Also, I got the Druid to 60 finally. She still looks like an idiot, but she's level 60. Pretty good. He's still broken. Also looks like an idiot. And gnome time. So yeah, managed to finally hit 200 mounts. Unfortunately off stream, like I mentioned. But mounts we got are pretty nice. I think it's because I got the flying carpet mount on my druid as soon as I got to Northrend, right? But it doesn't actually show up in the mount collection thing. I had a look on the mage this morning and it wasn't there. I've had a look on the hunter for the past couple days and it hasn't been there either time either. It's like when I bought the Ruby Panther and it showed up in my inventory one day and then I logged into my hunter the next day and it wasn't there, but the other 2 Panthers were. So I think there's just some weird bug with some of the mounts, like just not showing up, but they still count towards your collection even though it doesn't appear they do. Because I was on 198, like, you can see it in the stream from yesterday, I was on 198, I got one more mount, I went up to 201. I know you get a mount every time you hit a milestone anyway, which would explain why I got 2, but the third mount doesn't make any sense, unless it is the flying carpet that counts but doesn't exist. That's the only theory that I can come to that makes much sense. Unfortunately. Yeah, everything's taking ages to load because we are in Dalaran. I figured I'd just show off both the mounts. So we got this beautiful thing. I do kind of prefer the Horde version, to be honest. The Horde one has like red glowing eyes and like chains coming off of it and stuff. But the Alliance one's still pretty cool too. Has these giant blades on its back, which is nice. And then also the Arcanist Mana Saber, which honestly I think is probably the coolest looking like cat mount in the game. Got like mana sort of just pouring out of its paws and stuff. It looks pretty damn cool for like just a cat mount. I really like it. I'm really happy I've got that one. But yeah, 200 mounts. It's a pretty nice milestone, to be honest. What have we got up today? I should probably do that before it goes away. Nobody good there. Venomtail Skyfin, nice. Okay, that's where we're going. It feels weird being so zoomed in on Gnome now. Odd. So I suppose we could just smash out the 2,000 demons thing. I've only got 800 left to do, basically. I feel like if I show off my good demon killing spot, everyone's going to be using it. So if I don't finish it on this stream, it's going to no longer be usable.
Yet the Shadow God seeks to empower them further with the void.
7?
Stop the ethereals and release these beasts back.
Yeah, it's called Updraft on my Hunter, but it's exactly the same ability.
This way, champ.
How fortunate.
I should really put my counter shot on my bar somewhere. I just noticed my counter shot on this character is on the second row rather than actually on a...
Once again, I owe you a debt of thanks.
Oh shit! We actually got them out! What the hell? That's the one I wanted as well. It's the best colour scheme out of all of them. Nice. It's a good day today for mounts, Jesus.
How fortunate.
I suppose that makes up a little bit for not getting the 200 one on stream. Got one of the ones I've been like trying to get for ages. Oh, someone already murdered Sable before I got here.
How fortunate.
Nice.
Bring down this foe.
How fortunate.
There's loads of them up here. Is that the... Where's that one? Oh, it's actually a quest one as well. I think it's one of the ones I'm missing for the achievement too, so I'll wait for that one. That one isn't for anything right now though. There's one up there as well.
How fortunate.
Jedhin Champion Vordusk or whatever. Okay. I think I'm missing him too, so I'll get that one as well. Heck, damn. I was genuinely... I was not expecting to get them out at all. I've killed him so many times and just got nothing, and then got them out immediately as soon as we started doing it on the stream. That was beautiful. I don't think I'm missing many from this zone now, like mount-wise. I think it's just Skreeg, and actually no, there is thingy as well. The Wrangler Kravos or whatever. Still haven't got his.
Cannot win unless we fight for it. You have done your part this day.
Let's go get this guy up here. He's still alive. He doesn't drop a mount, so he's more likely to be alive than the others, that's for sure.
A disciple of Kil'jaeden seeks
He is
to
fighting
avenge
somebody's
his master.
minion though, and taking like no damage. Here you go, Horde boy, I'll help. delete his health bar for you. There you go.
Spread across Argus. Those who cling to the memory
Don't worry about
of
it.
the deceiver are doomed to fall.
Yeah, I was gonna try and like get the Argusian Reach rep box again for today, but I guess we'll just get that instead. Genuinely really excited now, got that. That was beautiful. I think I'm only missing a few more of the mana rays now. Just the ones that come from eggs now.
How fortunate.
Your work today has saved lives.
What was that? Oh, toy. Nice. Just to make this into something so I can vendor it. Nice, 40 gold. That's good. Check Wrangler, see if he's there. Although judging by the fact that so many other res are up around him, I doubt it. It's always worth having a look.
The last vestiges of life in our city are succumbing.
There's a bunch of people camping it, but no, he's not up.
The power in this crystal will release them from the grasp.
And Tauren Wastes. Hammaster is up as well. Let's go get that. Yeah, I've only another 48 mounts to go, and I get the mount I actually want from the mount collecting achievements. It's the, like, 251, I think, is the Fellhawk or whatever. Yes. Fellfire. Is a beautiful mount.
Demon filth pervades this broken land. Take no prisoners. Strike down every fiend you see.
Oh, Jesus, that was probably really loud. I apologize. I just caught my mic arm with my
speak of
energy
demonic
drink.
brews that melt armor and disfigure flesh. Find the source of this insidious alchemy and destroy it.
Oh, yeah, there's a couple more I'm missing around here, actually. I think she is in the cave. Don't know about that guy. Last seen 9 days ago. Really? More than likely I'd have killed him if I saw him 9 days ago, then. Last seen 5 days ago, but apparently I haven't killed him either. What? I wonder if it's just not tracking some of them. Would suck. Jesus. Yep, saw that fireball coming in through the door, and that was it. Ugh, fire mages. Might as well just clear all the other rares that are here.
So many of my kinsman's souls endure torment at the hands of
Is she inside, or is she the one that's upstairs? Upstairs, I think. Okay, it's this door? No? This door. This door has stairs, yes. Wait, has she just spawned behind me? Oh, she did. Shit. I legit thought she was upstairs.
One by one, we will teach them the folly of their
I
crusade.
can't see with all the pop-ups. Is it just Veiled Argonite or whatever? Yeah, okay.
Another Legion lackey
How
comes
fortunate.
forth to challenge us. Put a swift end
How
to his
fortunate.
misguided ambition.
Do I need to kill World Splitter? No, I've got him. Just the two at the top, that one, and the couple down the bottom. I'm missing here. I think I've got everything in Crocoon. Yeah. And then there's just a couple spotted around in Macari as well. Oh yeah, I think if I go back to BFA, I'll also get the 2 achievements for basically finishing all the BFA, like, mission table missions.
How fortunate.
Like, I've actually legitimately done all the ones you need for the achievements now. I just need to go back and, like, you know, hit the complete mission button, basically. And I'm done with the BFA mission table.
Another champion of the Legion is near. End its existence.
You know, apparently I haven't done Venorn or whatever over there. What's going on with this guy? Like, spazzing around. Jesus. That was a cool mount, though. If you stand still for 2 minutes so I can look at it. Oh, it's the Zulian Tiger. Nice.
Each target we bring down is another failure for the Dark Titan's crusade.
Nice.
How fortunate.
Wrathlord Yarza. He's all the way down there. Got him. Don't need him. What about the ones all the way down there, though? The other guys. Can I just, like... This doesn't seem like a great place to jump, but I'm going to. Ah, it's fine. I thought that was way steeper than it was. It's fine. Is it in there? That seems awkward to get to. How do I get to where this guy is? Is it all the way around this side somewhere? Oh fuck it, might as well just kill some demons over here.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
Oh, and there's the Wrathlord guy. Yeah, is it like up here somewhere? Is there a way through? These guys count as demons? I can never remember. Yes. I was looking at the wrong number on the side. Yes, they do count.
Kill you. Take your things. It's too far away. Yes, you're here.
These guys seem like a good time investment for the kills. Just fire a multi-shot into them and then you've got like an extra 10. Great.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I don't have a target.
No, this just loops back round to basically where I just was, doesn't it? That's disappointing. Maybe it's further round? I just blind? Is this actually a door right here? It just goes into one of those tiny little chambers again, doesn't it? Oh, there's a treasure chest in here.
I can't carry any more of those. I don't have a target. I need a target.
I mean, this area seems pretty good for demons. This is a place I've never been before. Well, apart from to kill that elite guy that's right there, but not actually explored this bit of the
I need a target.
Argus zone.
I don't have a target.
You know, genuinely curious how you actually get to this bit. You basically just go to the raid entrance and then come out somewhere else nearby it. Also, this definitely isn't the way you go to get to the raid entrance, but... The raid entrance is down there. I don't know, how do you get to that guy? I guess I have to look it up, to be honest, rather than just wandering around on the stream. Also, I just realised the music stopped, like, probably 20 minutes ago, I'll be honest. I've just been talking away. There we go. Fair enough. Got a few more demon kills at least. I've been kind of just doing that slowly over time rather than trying to just smash it all out at once because I feel like I'm going to get really bored just killing 800 demons in a circle. I got that guy too? Yeah. Whereas, like, you know, just killing 100 here and there is not too bad. Oh. That might explain why I haven't killed that one before, if she has a whole, like, spiderweb thing down there. I feel like there's a lot of this zone I haven't explored that I should do, honestly. What am I in combat with? Oh, spiders. I see. I'm sure I should have ran out of its range by now. Yeah. We'll go in Crocoon then. May as well just go take that one out too. I feel like we're going to be pretty close. Probably not bang on for the...
How fortunate.
Is this one where you have to climb up the side of the ship? Yeah.
The Legion believes itself in dreadful untouchable. Reward
Target, please? Thank you, game. That was worrying. I pressed tab and it did nothing.
morale crumbles, as does their hold
Oh,
on
that one.
Argus.
Okay. I thought I got myself stuck in a wall then for a second. Wait, why can I loot? Oh. That's why. It's not looting, it's doing something for another world class. The animations for this one actually kind of work with the slow move. Some of the other mounts, it just looks kind of janky. He's gonna die before I get there. That's a demon hunter fighting him, isn't it? Yep. I know I was not getting there in time. Apparently she can drop a pet. Deploy a turret capable of annihilating nearby critters. What? It's an interesting toy. I feel like this is a good way to use my time while I'm waiting for things to respawn. Just killing these guys with one-shots.
Yes, you have them reeling. Well fought.
There's one all the way over there, and one up top too. Nice. Actually, we might do Army of the Light plus Augustin Reach so I can get 2 bags worth of loot. So that corpse has a quest. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that. Actually, you guys wanna aggro? You wanna come here? Cool, thank you. Might as well kill you too. I feel like targeting these little packs is probably a good plan just on the way between places. I feel like that'll cut down the amount I need to do a lot quicker. But weirdly, I've noticed some of the demons in some of the areas don't actually count towards the demon thing, so I guess they're not trivial demons or whatever. It does feel a bit weird when some of them count and others don't. How many are we on today now? Like 70? I have no idea where I'm going. Where is this taking me? Not where I thought I was going. That's for sure. What is this? Oh, it's like a secret cave passage into the base. Right, okay. Was not expecting that.
How fortunate.
The swarm of demons
No, it's just a guy on the hill.
once more. Send their fetid
How
souls
fortunate.
screaming back to the homes of that choice.
Oh, it's not this guy, it's the guy in the cave at the back. I think. Oh, that's a weird... It's yellow when you're on Arcus rather than orange.
To fashion an army of fiends right under our noses. She must not succeed.
It's not so good. Yeah, those are the last 2 missions. I just need to go back and finish those off, so we'll do these last 2. Go get the crates, see if we get any mounts from that, and then we'll hop on over to BFA, finish off those last 2 missions. Well, like, you know, hit the complete button, basically, and then just round it off with a nice couple big achievements, and basically being done with BFA. Which is nice. Got all the allied races, finished all the areas, finished all the war campaigns. Got all the exalted reps apart from the Nihilotha zones, which quite frankly can just be deleted for all I care. I just don't care about those zones at all. I'm very much against WoW deleting stuff, or you know, Blizzard deleting stuff, but honestly, could not care less about those 2 zones. I think we do also have an egg in our inventory that's 4 days away from hatching. Yeah. There's a black and red mana ray that I haven't got so far. Those are the last 2. And also I think I'm only missing the Keepers of Time rep from Burning Crusade now, which is like the longest one to farm, to finish off all the dungeon reps. And I think also the Violet Eye is another one, but and the Consortium to like fully finish it off. But the Violet Eye, also a long one because I think it's just from Karazhan maybe, and then the Consortium has like one dungeon, so gonna take a while. Oh, Sister Subservia is up actually. If she's up when I've finished killing this boss, I might go back and see if I can get the toy from her as well, just to have an extra bit of completion. Also, might want to go check that. We'll see. Yeah, I wonder if the flying carpet is actually in the mount thing today. No. The one you get from Legion is. So that's it. About the Ruby Panther. Also, apparently that doesn't exist. But I know full well I have it. I don't know what determines what can and can't show up in your thing. Also, the fact that I've ridden the Ruby Panther is another thing. But yeah, the Ruby Panther just does not show up. Apparently it's just Jade, Onyx, and these two. But the Ruby Panther is the third one. Oh, like fourth, I guess, technically. Wait, really? I'm 50 rep off? God damn it. Where's the, like, nearest one? Oh, that one. Cool. We'll just do that one because it's next to the flight path back. Can't believe we're 50 rep off. I'm gonna see if we can kill the sister on the way through. These guys count? Yeah, they do. Cool. Wait, did these guys count here? No. Okay. Interesting. They're exactly the same as all the others, but they don't count. The only reason I'm really bothered about getting the toys is because I know there's a mount at 300. So some of them are kind of cool. Like, I've picked up a few of them, like the extra campfire and stuff. They're kind of useful. And the, like, mailbox and stuff. I didn't get anything. Well, that's dumb. Yeah, I might actually grind out the rest of those demons, thinking about it. Not on stream, I'll do it, thingy. I'll stream while I'm watching a stream. Or a movie or something. Give my hands something to do while I'm watching stuff. Right, where is it? Why have these guys got orange health bars now? This was a good strategy, just pulling literally everything into one spot. Also, I can then close all of these. Is there a boss fight? What? Is there a boss fight at the end of this? I can't remember. Developed a lisp for 2 seconds, that was not fun. Cool, let's go grab our rewards. Which is hopefully a box filled with mounts. Would be nice. What? Okay, that was just a box full of uselessness is all that was. Alright, let's see what we got over here. I know I can't get a mount from this, but hopefully something good at least. There's no NPC. Did someone murder the vendor for the Augustin Reach? What? Okay, I guess we're going to Borealis. I don't know how the hell that happens. And again, to be fair, when I was trying to unlock the... I think I said, trying to unlock the Nightfallen, it just wouldn't let me go to the Sunwell, so I have no idea what's going on in like half of the expansion zones. I think that server reset tomorrow is definitely something that needs to happen, because there seems to be quite a few issues developing in certain areas. I really do just want to keep leveling that mage now. Don't know why. It's just the satisfaction of blowing things up instantly in like 3 shots, to be honest. I do like Hunter. I like the idea of like taming powerful and like more and more powerful beasts so you can overcome higher and, you know, bigger challenges and stuff. It's really cool. But it does feel like I'm kind of just the... You know, the pet's the one doing the damage, I'm just sort of being like, yeah, go kill it. Like, I'm not really doing anything. Whereas, like, with Mage, you are the font of power that you're, like, channeling, rather than... With Hunter, you're just controlling the beast that's doing all the damage for you. Which might be why I like the other specs of Hunter, too. Although I haven't tried Marksman yet, I'll see what that's like eventually, I guess. I might try it out in Shadowlands. I'm sure one of the specs, or one of the races, is good hunters. There we go. Azeroth at War, the Barons completed. With a nice 300 gold reward, and then Azeroth at War Kalimdor. Nice. There we go. That's job done on the war table, I do believe. That's all 3 of those. Yep, that's the war table done. But damn, we got a mount. We hit 200 mounts. We got one of the rares from Legion finally. And finished the war table today. And also hit level 40 on the new character. Which is probably going to get squished down to like level 10. But still, I feel like we made some good progress today. We certainly hit a lot of milestones, so thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye.